What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another video, and in today's video, I'm not going to be going over anything technical per se. I'm actually going to be going over one of the biggest mistakes I see ICT traders have, and I'm going to maybe be offering a few psychological fixes for that, which definitely helped me. So, if you don't already know me, I'm Dodgy. I live stream every single day and live trade every single day in my Discord. I'm actually doing a very special discount tomorrow. It's starting February 1st. I'm going to do 3 months of, if you buy 3 months worth of premium, you get my course for free. Okay, my FEG strategy. I literally don't know anyone who has a better strategy than it. So, again, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna be doing that. So stay tuned. And the other thing is, use the Apex codes. There's $35 resets right now, 71% off as well. Looking at an account, and again, pretty cheap at the moment. And yeah, use code Dodgy to get the discount. Again, trust me, it will help you. All right. Not financial advice, by the way. All right, so for this video, what is the biggest mistake I noticed with ICT traders? It has nothing to do with the charts. You probably are thinking, oh, I take a wrong fair haircut. That has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that ICT posts so many executions on his Twitter, and they're all wins, and they think, oh, ICT wins, he never loses, and that's what they think. And because they feel like they have the secret enigma, I say that with quotes, they shouldn't be losing trades. That is not the case at all. Okay, not the case at all. That's what I used to think, and what would happen is I would take about 7-8 winning trades in a row, and I'd be really good. And this is really the issue I'm talking about. People take 7-8 trades in a row, they take one loss, and they over leverage. And no matter how hard I used to try to combat that, it never, like, I couldn't fix it. I just couldn't. And it takes a lot of screen time to fix. So what are some solutions that I have for this? If this sounds like you. If you're one of those guys who they're a really good trader, they take really good IFVGs. So for example, today, one of the best IFVGs of the day was this one right here. It was textbook, it worked, and a lot of these are going to work. But the one time this fails, people are like, oh, why'd that fail? I'm going to try to revenge trade. I'm going to over leverage. They blow up their account. Why is that? Because what I teach works so much that you almost forget what losing feels like. And I know that sounds dumb, but I understand the feeling. And you almost forget what losing feels like. And when it does take a loss, you're like, oh, I just lost. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm red. I'm never red. Like, and you can't look out. You try to revenge trade. That's when you start taking all these like really, really bad inversion setups. Like this one's super obvious. That's when you're like, oh, I'm just gonna slap this old one that's to the left and it's not obvious at all. And they slap it because they think it's good. And it really just shows how bad your emotions can be. Because at that point you're starting to slap back really bad ones. You have no idea what you're doing. And it just, the emotions just really ripple your thinking. It just doesn't help your thinking at all. And that's what happens. So one of the solutions that definitely helped me fix this was I would start going into trades. So I used to never win trades. I would actually be scared of winning. Okay, or scared of losing, so I wouldn't go into trades. That was my huge issue. And I'd have like PTSD from losing so much. So I'd see a textbook conversion and I didn't trust it enough not to take it. So I'd be scared. And one of the solutions that I did for myself is I went into a trade and I went in with the mindset of, okay, this is going to lose. And I know that sounds weird, but I went into 5 to 10 trades and I thought this is going to lose. This trade's going to lose. And that's what I thought. And every single trade I took was the inversion model. And does the inversion model lose that much? Not really, based off how I trade it. And when I went into a trade with 5 trades saying this is going to lose, and I took a win, I was like, oh, nice, that's perfect. And when I took a loss, I'm like, okay, I'm not surprised. That's it. That's that setup. And it definitely helped my psychology a lot. I mean, maybe this helps you, maybe this doesn't. But I think that was really one of the big turning points for me, like just going into the mindset of this trade is going to lose. Because if it does lose, you're not surprised. If you go in the mindset of with the mindset of this trade's going to win and it loses, that's where you get emotional, and you can't be doing that. All right, that's when people get emotional. That's when people blow up their account. That's when people start to over leverage. So I think that was really the big thing for me that just helped me a ton. And I mean, I really have nothing else to say. I mean, Try it, see if it works. You have to set rules for yourself. Someone said the other day, they're like, I just took 5 losing trades. What do I do? And they're like pissed at themselves. And I'm like, well, do you have rules? And they're like, yeah, my rule says max 2 trades a day. And I'm like, well, why didn't you follow them? Why don't they follow them? Because they're so used to taking wins that when they take 2 losses, they don't know what to do themselves. They don't know how to control themselves. They can't log in. They can't log out of an account. They can't switch to a demo account. And they don't. Again, I get it. I used to do the same exact thing. And that's what I did. I just took a lot of screen time to fix it. It wasn't easy. And I mean, that's really the big thing for me that helped. So that's kind of the message I wanted to share in this video. Again, the main idea is, one, either buy a separate account that like you can YOLO on once you're done for the day. And 2, go into a mindset of, I'm going to lose this trade, because then when you do, or if you do, which again, if you're taking IFEG, this does not lose. If you're taking an IFEG, they're not going to lose that much. If you do, you're not going to be upset when you actually do lose, and you're not going to go until you're going to be like, okay, well, I was expecting to lose that trade anyway, so it's fine. So this is what helped me. Let me know if it helps you, and that is it for that. Just a quick review on today. We actually do have FOMC in about 9 minutes. So, again, today, pretty textbook day. I mean, little choppy up here, but we ended up getting a really textbook conversion here to the downside, and then this back to the upside. And then I actually alerted the trade in my Twitter or in my Discord today. I alerted this trade right here. Really textbook. We left equal highs. I figured they'd hit. I know this is MNQ, but they're on NQ as well. So I actually took this execution to the high. So pretty nice trade for me. IFEG's been on fire as usual. Obviously, you need to trade them right. There's been IFEGs that fail, but you need to know why they fail. And again, if you have a question why an IFEG fails, most likely it's probably an error on your part. I do not see a ton that I use fail much. And by fail, I mean get stopped for a loss. Most of them that do technically fail get stopped out for a break-even trade for me. So let me know if you guys have any questions. That's it for the end of this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.